What is draining my energy? I constantly find myself at work just doing all these things. I have my list, I'm accomplishing things, I'm doing things. But then when I'm walking around, I find myself like trying to avoid people as much as possible. So like I'll go the long way around the hallway just to get to the restroom, or I'll go downstairs, come back upstairs. Because it's just unconsciously, it makes me happy. What's going on? It's Elove here, and I'm trying to figure some things out and make some things happen. I have spent a lot of time getting to know myself, and one thing that I do realize is that I do get drained very easily. Just being an introvert, I put so much intentionality behind everything that I do. So when I'm at work, I'm doing things, I find myself avoiding people as much as possible. And for a long time, I felt really bad about that. But over the years, I've learned to understand why my body sometimes unconsciously did some things, and then also why I consciously choose to do some things. Having this self-awareness is giving me a lot of insight to who I am, but also why I do what I do. And that's the value of having that self-awareness. I'm now able to manage my energy a lot better because I don't make myself feel bad about who I am as much. I do it sometimes, I have to remind myself, but as much. So when I do go through I take the long way around the office to avoid certain desks because that's where like everyone is, or if I have my lunch at 11 because everyone goes to lunch at 12. And if I go to the bistro area and they're all prepping the food and I have to talk to all these different people. So I do things to manage my energy because I want to manage my energy. And we've had this conversation in other videos, but this is just another example of why it's so important to me and not to feel bad about it. And I want to be able to show up for people when I am talking to them. When I am sitting down for a coaching session, I want to be able to give my all, and I don't want to feel like I had to waste a lot of energy on people who I don't even know because this random person now wants to talk to me. There is value. I allocate time for networking, but in my day-to-day actions, I'm focused on the major priorities or the major focus areas. So when I'm doing that, I want to minimize interacting with people that I don't know because I don't want to have surface level conversations. I don't want to spend time with someone who I know just wants to complain and has no reason and don't even care about what's going on with me. So when you ask me how I'm doing and then you don't care because you're just walking past me and you do it out of routine, it's just not how I operate. And I think the one of the biggest things when it comes to understanding self-awareness is it's understanding what you do and why you do, and then leverage that to make your life more enjoyable. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. And it feels great to be able to do it. And that's my daily insight for the day. That was the biggest thing for me because I did these things unconsciously and I was like, why do I do this? Why do I do this? And I had to remind myself. And then I was speaking to my sister today and she just reiterated to me, she said something so powerful. Because I was like, sometimes the body does certain things and some people are broken and they don't have these things. And she was like, no one is truly, most times people are not broken. Just because someone is different than someone else doesn't mean that that person is broken. Some people are created a certain way to serve a certain purpose. And I love the idea of me not being broken because sometimes I think that I'm weird and I'm broken, but this is just the way that I operate. And that diversity and inclusion mindset is so powerful. And I'm excited to carry that with me as I move into the rest of the week and my next thing that I have to do and interact with people. Because this is who I am. I'm Eddie Love. I operate a certain way. I'm very analytical. I'm very empathetic. I am very detail oriented. I'm very structured. I'm very caring. I am very silly. And all these things combined just creates my value and the uniqueness that is me. And I'm learning to accept that. And even as I say it, I smile now with pure joy because I live such a fun, exciting life because I'm authentic in the things that I do. With that said, we're good. We're at 4 minutes. That is my day. I felt so accomplished. And now I'm going to go wrap my day up and have enough time to meditate for real, for real. I haven't meditated for 10 minutes for a long time, so I'm going to head out. Thank you for stopping by. Good talking to you. And I hope you figure out what's draining you and figure out ways to navigate around that so that you can be of service to those people that you really care about, like your friends and your family and the coworkers you actually like. Don't waste time on people that are not valuable to you or don't bring you joy. Let's talk about this next time, but you get it.